Greetings from North Carolina. This is Jamie Lucky. Happy 50th birthday to the Ogdensburg Boys and Girls Club. To my brother Tom Lucky Jr., my dad Tom Lucky Sr., longtime executive director, all the current board of directors, all the past board of directors, especially the board of directors 50 years ago that had the vision that to get a telephone building on State Street and turn it into a boys club would be something that would be a very positive thing for the community. I guess back then they probably didn't know, or maybe they did, and that's why they did it, what an effect it would have on many, many generations of men and women and boys and girls going forward, and the positive lessons they learned in their life. When Tommy asked me to do this, 1,000 things went through my head, all the memories we had of the old club, including upstairs floor hockey, in a room that had windows in it with man-made screens and exposed radiators that came into play if you smashed somebody into the boards, to the boxing matches that we used to have. Certainly didn't want to fight against certain people up there, but we'd always end up in matches against anybody going by. Dad made sure that it was equal opportunity for everybody, and everybody had to get in a match with somebody else. We also had the Belmont Courts Boys Club that Tommy and I attended. And we used to have these, once a year we'd have the Belmont Courts Boys Club against the State Street Club, and that was a huge night, and you played everything, any kind of game, knock hockey, bumper pool, and even made-up games that my dad, Tom Lucky Sr., brought from New York City, a game called Scully that some of the old-time alumni would remember, had to twang a little puck around what seemed like some kind of a maze, which was a huge game back at the time, and that was adopted as one of the official games of the inter-club rivalry. So good stuff like that. In terms of where I am today, as a Division I basketball official, how did the club help me? In many ways, obviously, and a lot of the things we had back then, not only were activities, but we had things, obviously, like choir. We had drama where we put on productions every year that my mother, the late Ruth Lucky, who a plaque proudly hangs in the game room there, she had a tremendous influence on a lot of us growing up. Made us do things we probably didn't want to do. She made me the ass end of a donkey one time, and then also we didn't have girls back then because it was just the boys club. So some of us had to be chosen to dress up as the girl in the St. Patrick's Day plays, and I guess since I had the high voice, I always kind of got drafted into that. Of course, Mom could talk me into anything anyway. So great memories there. That gave me unbelievable confidence to be able to get in front of people no matter what people said or no matter what people think. I know Mom and Dad always used to say that, they're just jealous that they can't do stuff like that. And it turns out that they were exactly right, because that's some of the stuff that I deal with today. It's great that, the club's values pretty much have never changed in 50 years. In the country we live in today, a lot of things have changed. Yesterday was the 9/11 anniversary, which changed our country and in many ways, but if you look back 50 years, 15, 20, 25 years, the club's values pretty much are still the same. Do your best, be good at what you do, be humble, treat people with respect, and those are the things that I think that taught all of us back then, and I'm sure under my brother's direction, it's the things that they continue to teach now. So the values are all the same, and that's pretty impressive in this day and age. The club has come a long way, obviously, from the old telephone building to the office on State Street when we didn't have a club that my dad manned, and the board of directors as they were fundraising for the new club. It's hard to believe that, we've gone from the State Street Club to a club now that has a fully operational computer laboratory. So that just shows you how far it's come, and hopefully, and I know under my brother's direction, it will continue. Have a great night. Wish I was there to celebrate, maybe go out and have a few beverages with some of the older alumni, and all the best as you go forward.